Okay, so May 2022, we had planned for a Annapurna Base Camp Trek, uh, which lasted for about 10 or 11 days, customized the way we wanted it, and NAT and Gurungji actually helped us to uh, do that in the most amicable way. Absolutely enjoyable. We enjoyed not only excellent weather, but also unparalleled hospitality, which we never expected to get, despite our experience of having 3 or 4 treks before. Thank you, Gurungji.
The association with Gurungji started a couple of months back, probably 6-7 months back when we started planning for this trip. He was recommended by one of my university classmates. They have done, I think, 5 or 6 treks with Gurungji. And I had lots of questions. I'm not a very easy customer. I had a lot of questions, a lot of probing and all. And just to sum it up, what we got is just beyond what we could think of. I mean, be it in terms of the risk mitigation, be it in terms of the flexibility, be it in terms of the support staff, be it in terms of how we were treated. It felt like this is a diverse group, right? I mean, this is most of us are 40 plus. One is an 11-year-old girl. So being a diverse group, the way we completed the trek and the way we enjoyed the trek, without any kind of rigor, without any kind of tiredness settling in. It's just commendable. And Gurungji is a great guru. We don't call him Gurungji, we call him Guru. Thanks, Gurungji, for all the help. Thank you.
And also during a trek, we had a lot of ups and downs because of whatever weather conditions, and we had to change the plans and all that. And the way whole thing was managed, all these uncertainties were managed, was just amazing. We never felt any stress at any time. We were always enjoying, and there's a lot of motivation from behind for us to make this trip. And since we had the complete span of age group, like 11 to 50 plus, it was not easy to manage the group, because some are slow, some are fast and all that, but whole thing was managed very well. We had few guides staying back, few guides in the middle, and few guides who were in the front. So we never worried about anybody. Everyone had their own pace, and we started with that, and we could very conveniently make it to MBC and ABC. And whoever think they cannot make, you just watch this video, and anybody can make it to MBC and ABC in the future. There's absolutely no issues in that way. Yeah.
So I joined this group because my parents were friends with the main people who wanted to do this trek, and they recommended our guide Gurungji, also known as Guruji. And we made it, and the staff was amazing, the supporting staff, the porters, and the trek went amazing. It was successful. Nobody got hurt or anything. Nobody suffered from AMS, thankfully. And that's all I have to say.
I never thought I could make it. I could reach till ABC, but then with the help of everybody and the motivation and what Gurungji and all helped us a lot in walking and everything. It was very nice. Food, stay, everything was perfect to our expectations. We never expected it to be that good. But then it was super arranged by the team, and I should say the porters helped us a lot actually, without whom we could never completed, I should say. They are like our family, and they are like our team right now. So they helped us a lot, and I'm very happy. So I was actually emotional when I reached ABC. I started crying. I cried for at least 15 minutes at least. I was not taking it like I had completed it. But then I'm very proud of myself and the whole team, and thank you so much, Gurungji. Thank you.
Me being the senior most in the group, even I could complete the trek. So it was very well paced, and the breaks were at the right moment, where the overnight sleep would recover you completely and make you ready for the next day's trek. So the only difficult part was the return, where we had to climb up Chomrong and then go down to Chinudanda. But yes, I could make it. And one learning from this trek is that you should enjoy the journey, not race at the trek. You should always enjoy it. It is like life. You should enjoy your life also. The trek gives you that message. Thank you.
What is required just for survival, okay? Every bit of extra kilo that we are carrying is extra energy that we are spending to go up the hill. And it's not us, okay? There's a huge support team. Without the support team, definitely wouldn't have been possible. But even looking back with them who are like doing it day in, day out, okay? Carrying the entire sack on their back with the weight on their head. I mean, I don't know how they manage it every day going up. And we were all talking about AMS successfully and safe. So thanks Mr. Gurungji for all the support, guidance and meticulous planning that you had done to ensure that this entire trek was a success. While all of us focused on the mountains, the big things, there were so many other beautiful things along the way. The flowers, the flora, okay? The streams, beautiful streams, okay? The birds, so many different birds that I saw. I'm very happy that I carried my camera and the multiple lenses, okay? I could take so many of the beautiful pictures, and I will share those pictures once I'm back in Bangalore, right? So yeah, I think in summary, phenomenal success, and I think it has laid the foundation. Our confidence is there. We know we can do more, and we'll do higher. I think that's what we'll leave this for the next what, okay? The what bigger thing. Thanks.
It was a wonderful trip, very memorable in lots of instances. So 30 seconds is a very less time to talk about the trip. So I feel elated, very happy after the trip. It was truly something beyond my wildest imagination, and everything went right in this trip. Right from we had good weather, we had very good viewings, we had very nice people accompanying us all over. So yes, thumbs up for the trip. So, trekking experience, one thing which I really liked was our group dynamics was really good. Our support team was excellent because we always felt reassured that there is someone who is walking ahead of us and behind us who is keeping an eye out for us. And in fact, even in the route, we had plenty of, I would say, what we would call halts, timely halts when we needed it most. We got really good food. I think entire Nepal, this was an excellent experience. Whenever you stop, you get great tea, you get great food, which really pumps you up. You know, you're ready for the next stage. Another highlight of this trip was I felt like we knew what we are getting into before we are headed for the trek for the day. We knew how the route is likely to look like. So mental preparation is there. You are on track. And also the team was very accommodative when it came to making adjustments, unplanned because of some unplanned issues like maybe rain. You know, you are planning to stop at another point, but you are actually staying at a point earlier ahead of that. It might slightly turn the twist the overall plans a little bit, but I think it was an awesome experience. Of course, the very experience of going to the Annapurna Base Camp, and thankfully, God answered our prayers. We had great weather when we actually made it to the base camp. We had a wonderful view of the mountains, a 360-degree view. I think that is worth all the hike that we did, all the trails that we traversed. So, and I would highly recommend Gurungji and his team to future trekkers in Nepal, because I think had it not been for this entire support experience, I think our experience might not have been this great. So thank you so much. Love you, Nepal. Hope to be back next year. Thank you.
So I have always been trekking since I was young, and then there was a long break, and I've restarted trekking a couple of years back since the pandemic started. This was definitely on my list, especially to do EBC, because some of my very good friends have done EBC and I've heard all the stories from them and how struggle it is. So coming to ABC, when the plan firmed up and when we joined the group along with Dipanjan and everyone and with Gurungji, one of the starking difference that I have seen is the kind of experience which got narrated from other groups that my friends have taken EBC. This was comparatively very warm. The outstanding thing that I will say about Tej ji, actually not Gurungji, is the warmth that he has, the amount of care that he has taken for everybody. the amount of flexibility you have shown was amazing. It really did not feel like the hardcore hard and fast kind of trek that all my other friends have done. So that was definitely starking difference, and I'm definitely going to go back and talk about it to my friends, and I'm sure they will be surprised as well. Apart from the trek being great in terms of the whole view and everything, the flexibility, the support staff that Gurungji had or Tej had was again very, very good. We didn't feel the porters or the support staff being very different, so there was no like your client and we are helping. It was very, very warm, and like some of the others said, it became like an extended family, and I definitely look forward to doing more such treks with this group in future. So hopefully we'll see again.
So this was my first time in Nepal, and I was with my family and a large group of 14 people. I was really nervous at first and didn't want to come as it was a really long trek of 11 days, but after I came here, it all felt really quick, and I enjoyed it a lot because of the people, the stay, the food, and and the view from Annapurna Base Camp was amazing. The weather cleared up that day and it was really beautiful. So I would really like to thank Gurungji and the porters for all this. So thank you so much.
Okay, so this was outright a fabulous experience. 10 days of trekking, I've never done that, so but I could complete it, so that was a fantastic journey. And the team, the group, including Gurungji, who has been wonderfully supportive, planned well. So yeah, the difficulty wasn't felt, and it was just a personal experience. So yeah, I like to repeat this again and again as long as body gives me. Yep, thank you everyone.
I came back in the trekking scene after like 26 years, very doubtful of myself. Got a brother in Gurungji, led us all through till Annapurna Base Camp. Never felt that we were actually tying up with NAT to do the trek. It felt that we are all together. It's an amazing experience. I mean, needless to say that we will come back to Nepal. What we have recreated after, for me personally, what we have recreated after 26 years is just simply phenomenal. Okay, it's difficult to let go of that memory. Okay, and we will want to recreate more definitely. And lastly, but definitely not the least, thanks Gurungji and NAT for what you have done. You probably don't realize, but I think we have an extended family in Nepal now. Thank you so much.
So this was the first time that I came to Nepal for a trek, and we did the Annapurna Base Camp trek. It was a fabulous trek, wonderful view from the Annapurna Base Camp, and also all the way through. And it was a real discovery to have NATE with us, helping us do this. And it was outstanding hospitality all through, great stuff, and above all, great leader in Gurungji. And so thank you so much. We would look to, I'm sure that we would come back to Nepal for further treks and maybe also some climbing, I don't know. So thank you so much, Gurungji.